Danny has named him as the player of the season. Jules, I'm guessing if he's not in your team of the year, he's not your player of the season.
No, he's not. I mean, I have to say, I've never been a big fan of the player Henderson. I think he's a great guy and has got a lot of qualities as a person, and in terms of leadership is great, and why he represents for Liverpool Football Club and what Liverpool means to him as well. This is brilliant, and that's all great, and I think Klopp has taken his game to the next level. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the player. And that's why, for me, he's not the player of the year. I think Wijnaldum, if you take a Liverpool player, deserve it more because, like I said, he's so intelligent. He's the one that can do everything in that team. He's the one that Klopp relies on a lot, I think, in midfield to do the link between the back four and the three up front, to clean it up in midfield, to boss the games, but also to score goals, even if he can score more. And that's one of a debate we had with Stephen Nicol on the show a few weeks ago. But yeah, for me, Wijnaldum is an amazing football player.
Danny?
Yeah, the reason I've gone for Henderson is that there's two things that stand out from this season. So one was the Watford game, their only defeat this season. Henderson was missing, and I think a lot of the times you realise how good a player is when they're not actually involved in the game. And then I go back to the Manchester City home game as well, where they won 3-1. You know, tactically, Klopp got it absolutely spot on. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Manchester City looked to really target him. So what Klopp did, he played near enough a 4-4-1-1, and he played Henderson as a right winger. Allowed Trent Alexander-Arnold to stay back. Henderson got the assist. And I just think it's what he brings to the team. We've seen, you know, a lot of people associate him with just being this defensive midfielder. We've seen him getting further forward this season. He's got more goals. He's getting more assists. And I just think the leadership that he brings to that team as well. Liverpool are a better team with him in it. There's no doubt about it whatsoever. And whether that's playing as a defensive midfielder or being a more attack-minded, I think he just brings the best out in other players around him. And I think the one thing that's always been asked of Henderson, and it would have been the same for anybody else that went to Liverpool, a central midfielder that's the captain, you're always going to be compared to Steven Gerrard, which is ridiculous in my opinion, because Steven Gerrard was a one-off. You know, he's such an exquisite player, and he was always going to be difficult to replace. But I just think that Henderson has found himself now at Liverpool. He's found his role there, and he's found a way to actually, you know, lead that team and be the leader on the pitch that we've seen time and time again for him. So that's why I've gone for him. And, you know, sometimes the players that do get it, the ones that are always pleasing on the eye. But other times there'll be players like myself, you appreciate players like Jordan Henderson because at times he'll do the dirty work to allow other players to go and express themselves higher up the pitch.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.